Don't believe in aliens, they're never going to land. Don't believe in cryptids that leave footprints in the sand. Don't believe in spirits appearing from the dead. The only demons out there are living in your head. Dream crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the brave. Okay, skeptic, we all know what that means. He's lurking in the shadows and crushing all your dreams. Dream crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the brave. Okay, skeptic, we all know what that means.
Happy Friday.
Donna's all happy. She's all excited and shit. That's because she was hitting the vape early. Yo, and she's going like crazy. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Hello. It's good to see everybody. Bam. We like start off 50 people in the house already. That's nice. Nice. I love it.
Yeah, let's see Kenny go through that list.
Shit. I'm going to start at the beginning and try to get through this like fast. Teen Spirits, hello. Michael Burkeen is in the house. RS Paranormal, Chris 52, Belfast Crafty. Ooh, Nick. Hello.
Why are these coming up so big?
I don't know. Maybe because I don't know. Did I change it? I don't think so. Let's see. Friday House. Kit Ford's in the house. We got who else? I'm going down the list here. I'm seeing a lot. William Wheeland is in the house. We got Jody Music, Cat Mac. Cat Mac is on YouTube. Cat Mac. I can't say date night until I see the Facebook Cat Mac.
She's both. She's in Facebook too.
Let's see. Going down the line. I see Cat Mac again. Adrian Hill. What? Hello, Adrian. We got what else?
Come on,
Glenda Watt.
Let's do it.
I'm. What do you mean? Let's do it. I'm trying. There was a lot of conversation going on. Loretta Mooney is in the house. Denise, I think I'm saying it. Denise, is that Denise? Right? Flood. Denise. I don't know if I've ever seen it spelled like that, but hopefully I'm saying it right. We got Gemesis 23. What's up, Lady Gray Eyes? We got so many. What? Ghosts is Paranormal. Donna's trying to get ahead of me. She's impatient. She's like, nope. I'm going to start putting stuff up here because you're
so
taking
big. I gotta see what's going on.
I don't know. You have to look in the
banners thing.
The banners, see if it's because I might have changed it. Maybe I changed it. Where is it?
Font or something?
I'm looking at style. There's style. So theme, bubble, show display names. I don't know. It doesn't say anything. Here, try that. See what happens when you put some. Oh, they're in the names.
Oh, it's better.
There you go. All right.
There you go.
I fixed it. Good. Now you
Good.
threw me off my game. Teach It Forward's in the house. What's up, damn it, Bob? Dave Schumacher's in the house. We got Julie Jaya, Shauna. Diana is in the house. I don't see. I'm trying to get through. There's so many names.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to get to all
Do you
of
want
them.
me to get some for you?
Oh, you're just trumping to get over top of me. You're like that person in line that's, like, climbing
Aaron.
over. You're like,
Hey, Aaron.
hey,
Hi, guys.
let me get in front of you. You're a line cutter.
I
You
am.
are. You are. Daniel Reed's in the house. Giselle.
I have
Cat.
people in front of me.
You what?
I don't cut the line. I have people in front of me.
Wisdom is in the house. Kendra. Kit Ford. I think I said Kit Ford. Amy. Oh, Amy's in the house. Tim Conwell. Whoa. Hey. What's up, Tim? How you doing, buddy? Cool Wheels in the house. La la la. I haven't seen Cat Mac date or a Facebook yet. I don't know if she's right there. Big bubble little skeptic. All right, I'm jumping ahead. Because some impatient person is over here, and it's going to get it. She's
just made some cool comments. That's all.
let's see. Joe Downey. Hey, Joe. What's up, buddy? Looking more like Alec Guinness. Nerve herder. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. Obscure Reference Man's in the house. Richard's here. Cree Storm's in the house. Oh, so many people. Good to see you. Welcome back. It's the Skeptical Help Bar.
And it's 2025.
It's the official home of the skeptic. Oh, Santa skeptic. Ooh. That's cool. Wow, I had the beard. All right. Ooh. There you go. It's date night. Did I say hi to Shauna? Or did you do that?
Shauna.
Stop it.
You didn't do it. I didn't do it. Don't throw shit at me. Don't. I have a water bottle and it'll hurt. Don't. Don't even think about it. Don't. See? Don't.
Misfired. That's
It happens more than often.
It happens to every man. My dart gun's got jammed. Oh, I got it stuck.
Oh, don't hit me.
I hate when it gets stuck.
Me too.
All right, everyone.
Oh,
Woo!
Wisdom's birthday. Happy birthday.
Okay. Oh, happy birthday. Happy born on day. That's awesome. So it is the first official full-length show of 2025.
Yeah.
For
those of you that joined us for New Year's, that was pretty much fun.
Yeah. I gotta say, I'm tired. I am tired. We did 4 shows
in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We usually do 1 show a week. I mean, I'm used to doing 2 shows, like 1.5.
Tim's in the house.
I usually do like a TikTok show. So started early. Actually, I didn't today. No, we were just chilling.
Yeah,
she was napping, and I was watching Easter egg breakdowns of the Superman trailer. So I was watching that. But yeah, I do a TikTok live on Tuesday nights, but only for like an hour, and like doing the shows, especially because they were later.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The Christmas show we did, that was a different time.
That was in the afternoon, but it was Christmas, so
it was Christmas, and that was fun. That was a lot of fun. And then we did the New Year's Eve countdown kind of thing, which I did get an email from YouTube saying that
did you?
I most certainly cannot monetize that live.
Oh, the video?
I mean, I don't think I'm.
But probably because you had
monetized
NBC
lives anyway. But
or
yeah,
whatever channel it was.
It was the songs from I was rebroadcasting the New York Times Square ball countdown. So, the ball countdown. New York's balls. I had it on. I was streaming them. But apparently, like, they didn't like the songs.
Yeah, that we were all singing.
It was fine about the coverage. Like, the live coverage, they didn't give a shit about. It was like the New York song that they were playing in the background that was just enough, like a few seconds worth that you could hear it. They flagged it. So,
yeah, figures. We knew it as soon as we were singing it.
Yeah, probably. So tonight is open mic night.
A what?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
It's open mic night. Open mic night.
Oh my gosh, let's go to the rules.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, producer. Let us go to the rules. Rule number 1 is that you are welcome to ask questions. That's what the show is about. It's all about education and learning together and just absorbing all the information of the world. at your
I'm
fingertips.
glad you didn't say energy.
I know.
Drink.
So good. Rule number 2 is that I don't know everything.
Yep.
And please understand that, because sometimes I get nasty grams that tell me that I should know exactly what they're talking about. I mean, sometimes I share it with you guys. I got one yesterday that was like, you should know exactly what I'm talking about. How dare you? You're not an investigator. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And it was all about some kind of ghost hunting gadget. Like, okay, delete it. Gone.
Thanks for your opinion.
Thanks for your opinion. Move on with your life. Next is rule number 3. We follow the Patrick Swayze rule here, and that's be nice. Basically, you can be in the comments, and if a question comes up and everyone starts discussing it, and you don't agree with somebody else, that's cool. That's good. That's how we progress. You know, if with disagreements and we talk it out, we learn about the subject more. We get deeper into it, and we learn. We progress. But just don't resort to name calling. That's all I'm saying. Don't get mean. Don't be a dick. Understand that we're all learning together.
Gonna be a long night.
What the hell is in your vape? Because I don't want it on the show anymore. Oh my goodness. The obnoxious is strong with you tonight.
Taryn's in the house. Hi, Taryn. Happy
Hey,
New
number
Year.
4. Skeptic. All right. Rule number 4 is that if you do have a question for tonight, please do us a favor and put a capital Q in front of it. That way it stands out among all the other chat, and Donna can pick it out and put it in the queue. Rule number 5, my favorite. And if you guys have a drink, please raise your glass or your mug.
Drink
or
up.
your horn if you're into that kind of thing, and drink up. Oh, God, I love that. That's so good. All right, let's go back to normal. Oh, actually, we should get the sign up.
Oh, open mic night.
Yeah, I love that. Love it. It's like a little switch. It's my own little neon light. I like that. Oh, it doesn't take much to get me happy. It really doesn't. I'm happy. A neon sign that I created. And every time I put it up, I'm like, yay. Oh, I want to tell you guys. Before we started, I showed. When did I show the karaoke board?
New Year's.
Was that
I think.
New Year's?
I think it was New Year's.
If
Yeah.
you weren't here for the New Year's thing.
Oh, you didn't show me the new one that came in. Oh, it didn't come in yet.
It didn't come in yet.
Okay, all right.
But I made this because I wanted my own Ouija board. So I made a karaoke board. Wait, there it is. I made a karaoke board for the Skeptical Help Bar, and I printed out some sheets of paper. It's actually 3 sheets of paper because I
Just to make sure it would fit, and it looks really, really cool.
I didn't finish it yet, but I made a Thor's hammer planchette, which worked perfectly. But for those that did see it, I did say we were talking. I think and you suggested I just order it because I was going to put this on a board that I already cut for it, and just Mod Podge it down.
Yeah, he was going to do it himself, which was like cool. But
maybe put a resin top on it or something. But it looks like it's a do-it-yourself piece of shit. Because the papers are.
I just wanted it to look a little better. If you're going to put that much work into
right.
it, then
because it's. I mean, you can see the
paper lines.
In the middle. It was like when you printed it out, there was like a 1/4 inch too short. We all know about that. But
I didn't say that.
So I was like, shit. You know, you're right. I'm just gonna do it. So I did order. I ordered 5.
Yeah.
5 of them.
So you guys might get lucky.
Somebody might get one. I don't know yet. I got to plan it out.
I told him he should sell them.
It's more like, well, I ordered one and it was going to be like, I think it was like $13 or $14 or $15 or something like that for one to be printed on a like 11 by 17. And then it came up, of course, because it's
you got to buy more.
It was like, oh, if you buy this many, it's only this much cheaper. And I was like, it came out to like $30 for 5. And I was like, well, okay. That way I have one for me to keep forever. Hi, Raw Side. I have one to put on display here.
Over here, yeah.
Because I do have a small Ouija board collection on display that I need to spruce it up. I need some history and stuff like that in it. And then I have 3 that would be left over that I'm going to make. And I think I'm going to give away at least 2. Donna keeps saying I should sell it. But
I think you should sell them.
I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Why don't we raffle it? Why don't we do
we can do like an auction.
Or we'll do an auction. Or
an auction in the chat, and whoever.
Something like that, where we can raise money for some
we could do
charity.
That. That would be good.
Yeah, I think that would be better.
We'll do that. We'll give it to the cancer for kids.
Yeah, we'll do the cancer.
St. Jude's.
St. Jude's or something like that. We'll figure it out. I'll figure out the details, and we'll go from there. I like Tim's comment. Small Rico, he's laughing. Yeah, I have quite a few around here. Does karaoke board giveaway come with cool Viking style punching?
I think that you'll have. Oh, you're gonna make it a plan chat?
I'm gonna make it.
Okay.
I mean, it's
and
not
this
complete.
Is why. Well, no, but you're gonna. Well, I guess if we give one away,
I have to.
You have to make one.
Like it's a printout that I just cut out, and then I made this is just foam board that I cut. After
it'll have to come as a set. I mean, it is a set.
You can't give a Ouija board without.
True, this is true.
I mean, that's just chaos. That's just uncivilized. So uncivilized. Oh, all right. So, wow, we got 79 people. I see.
Yeah,
so
everybody.
This is great. I love this. Cool. This is nice. All right, so let's get some questions before we get too far behind, because I can talk.
Yep.
And that always gets us into hour 3. Kendra, Kenny and Don, are you getting winter yet? Snowstorm due the weekend. Oh yeah, I think the news guy this morning or this afternoon said that for the next 4 days.
South of us, I think, is going to get hit.
Yeah. We're lucky enough that we're kind of, there's an invisible line. Well, it's invisible like normally, but when the storm comes in,
it's definitely visible.
You can see it. It's the lake effect thing that they talk about. Holy shit.
So real.
It's really cool.
It's literally a line.
It looks like one of those epic like storms in a movie where you see like these dark clouds and this whole wall of a storm is coming closer.
That's how you see it out in our backyard.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can see the line south of us. It's
really, really cool. I mean, you see this big wall of just rain and dark clouds and stuff, and you're like, that's not hitting us.
Yeah.
We're good.
But I mean, we are getting a little bit of snow here and there. Right now there's a dusting. It was snowing today. It's cold. Like it's cold,
definitely cold.
And we get the wind.
Yeah.
So, when it's supposed to be 25 out, it feels like 15.
Right. So yeah, it was a bit chilly coming over here. All right, that's cool. What else we got there? TN Spirits. What was the most exciting sciencey thing you learned last week?
This week.
Oh, well, there's been a lot of things that I've been learning, especially today. Today I've learned a lot about some science components that I don't want to give away yet, unless somebody else asks a similar question. And as long as Dave and Tim are in the chat. But I learned a lot of science today. A lot of electronic science. Let's see. I am.
Oh, I'm just putting up comments about the snow.
Oh, okay. Sciencey thing. I don't know. What was I doing this week? This week I was doing a lot of just deep dive historical research. I wasn't doing a lot of science research. I was doing more history, looking at historical figures and where they lived, what they owned, specifically items that they are alleged to have owned, which I'm finding that they did not. And it's all going to be in one very large, probably over large article that I've been working on for a while.
Here you go.
Without giving it away, what components did you learn about exactly? Well, we can talk a little bit about that. If Dave and Tim are in the chat, I know they were in earlier and I know I saw them, but if they want to jump in, because it's something that I don't want to talk about on my own, because it's the 3 of us that have been working on it. So I want to make sure they're here too, because I don't want to like go ahead of them because it's a group project, and I was the last to get it. I just did apparently the most damage.
Like always, that's why he's the last to
that's
get
why
it.
I was the last to get something. So we'll swing back to that in a couple minutes if those guys are in the chat and they pop on.
Okay.
Jason, what's up? Howdy, Mr. Kenny Biddle and your sidekick, Mrs. Donna. What's your opinion? You're my sidekick. You're my side. You're like the Robin to my Batman.
I don't want to be Robin.
You can be Crypto.
I'd rather be Crypto than Robin.
Crypto's cute. What's your opinion on Henry Cavill being dropped as Superman? I was upset about it because I thought he did a good Superman. I thought he played a more humble kind of a Superman that was troubled, and I enjoyed Man of Steel. I thought it was great. Even I know some fans had a problem with him killing Zod at the end. Spoiler, but I mean that's what happened in the comics. So I don't think it was out of character. I mean, he did. That's the most famous thing that he's probably done. You know, like except coming back from the dead. But what comic book character hasn't do it? He was a great Superman. I mean, he looked the part. He was built. He looked the part. So when he was dropped, yeah, I was kind of bummed at it, and I think I said something like, you know, fuck this. DC just screwed up everything.
Yeah.
They keep screwing up. The Flash movie was horrible.
But
Then I saw the trailer
yeah,
for the new one, and I do like what they're doing. I do like it's so. This is probably the most comic book accurate film I have ever seen, and that's only for the trailer. Nobody puts that on the side.
I think the movie looks like it's going to be good.
I think so too.
I think the new Superman, I don't know what his name is. I think he's going to play a good job. I think he's going to play a good part, just from the trailer and what I've seen. Okay. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I want to see Crypto. They better not kill off Crypto. You're gonna have fans so pissed off. So pissed off. You can't just do that. All right. What else we got?
Ready?
That was good. I like that.
Here we go.
Cree Storm. Have you ever watched Noah? Call Me Chris? Call Me Chris. I have no idea.
No, I have never heard of that either.
I'm going to add it to the homework list that I did not get to yet. Watch. I'm doing that show. You taking a call during the show? What the hell? How unprofessional.
I gotta go.
It's our son. It's okay. As long as he's not
Bye,
everything's all right. Everything's all right.
He's good. He's
Yeah,
good.
okay. All right. Hey, Dave's here. Hi, Dave.
What's up?
I totally forgot.
I do the entrance.
Oh man.
How's it going?
Good. How are you, buddy?
I'm good.
That's good. So it didn't come up exactly, but some of the questions were leading to like what we've been working on. And I know we talked earlier about chatting about it a little bit. So if you wanna start us off and just say what we've been working on.
Well, I think Tim started this, but I can start off.
Yeah, he did.
So
He
Tim
actually bought it.
I think he purchased one of the Epoch boxes. And there it is. And you can't even tell you melted it. Too bad.
Oh, yes, you can.
So Tim had it for a while. He played around with it, and then he sent it to me. And what I did with it, I wanted to try to figure out what it would do in a supposed non-haunted location. So I ran it a couple times. I think I ran it, 4 times, 10 minutes each, and then just recorded when the yes light would come on, the no light would come on. And it was funny. It would come on at about 3 minutes, 40 some seconds. The yes light would come on for 1 to 2 seconds.
Yep.
And then it would go off. And then the red light would come on about 8 minutes or so and go off. And it did that every time on the 4 trials I did.
Right.
So then I'm trying to dig into it. Like, okay, what is it supposed to be doing? I really couldn't ever get a clear answer besides it measures environmental energies and then they list pretty much everything.
Drink.
I think
Drink.
I use that. I'll drink, but I think I use that appropriately.
I think you used it, but you were repeating it.
Right, and we know how they were using it.
Good detail there. So good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, they said everything from like EMF to radio frequency to electric fields to static charges and differences in charges. So couldn't really figure it out. So I thought, well, I got a data logger and a sensor that'll pick up at least electric field, radio frequency, and electromagnetic field. So I ran that with it. And the only thing maybe it showed a correlation with 4 of the 7 times the lights came on with was the density of the radio frequency, power density of the radio frequency. So that was it for me. And then I packaged it up and sent it to Kenny for the postmortem. So I'll let him take it from there because he found some interesting and similar things when he was playing with it so far.
Yeah. So the first thing I did was open it up. I wanted to see what was inside. And what I found was very little. Honestly, very little, which is par for the course with a lot of these gadgets. It seems like, because you see this box, okay, and it's as big as my hand, almost as big as my hand, and you think, oh, that's packed with a lot of electronics. No, not even close. Not even close. I mean, honestly,
I just wanted it to look cool on the side there, like.
Well, yeah, even this opening here because I remember when people first got them, they were like, I don't know what this does. It must be some kind of sensor. No, there's
That's
nothing
what I
there.
assumed. And I put it that way when I put the batteries in and covered it back up. I'm like, well, it must have a sensor there, so I don't want to cover that up, but there isn't one.
Right.
So I think we were trying to, after a while, and you were sending me pictures and we were looking up things. I'm like, what the fuck does this actually detect then?
So there's a lot. It does have a microcontroller, and I'm not going to release too much right now because we're still looking into it. I have a few people that are looking into it. There's somebody I reached out to earlier, and then another friend that reached out today and said, hey, what? Do you mind if I help out? And they both have backgrounds in this. So I sent them pictures of the different components. I will say that I did not find, besides the microcontroller, which I'm told could be programmed to get some kind of readings. I'm not sure how that would work, but there's no sensors in it. I found no sensors. So all this stuff that it claims to be reading, I don't know how it's doing it.
Didn't the board have an antenna built into it though?
There is an antenna.
Okay.
But I don't know that it actually goes anywhere.
To anything.
I saw it. I have pictures and stuff. I'm not going to post any pictures today because we are planning, once we dive into it more and we have more information, we're going to do a show for three Tortured Souls, and we're going to go into all the stuff that we've learned about it. This is more of a preliminary thing because a few people were asking. I do want to say that I think you posted this. Did you post the times?
Yeah, they should be on there.
Okay. Let me, like you posted them in Facebook, right? Today?
Yeah, I think I could probably, if you can snag them. Otherwise, you can keep talking and I can find them.
No, I got it.
Okay.
So those are the times that you found. And these are when you turned it on, right? From the time you turned it on.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, from the time I turned it on, and then it was like, for example, on the first one, yes, on 3 minutes and 26 seconds.
Okay.
Is when the light came on, the green yes light, and then it went off at 3 minutes, 28 seconds.
Okay.
And then the red light for no came on at 8 minutes, 45 seconds, and it went off at 8 minutes, 47 seconds.
Okay. So the interesting thing about this is that we talked earlier, and like I started doing tests, turning it on. I literally had I had this thing right here in front of me on my desk. Because I have what would this be called? I don't know, like a elevated section of my desk. So I have that, and I have my phone on a stand with a timer going. And No lie. Like, these are my test results for each one.
Pretty similar.
Yeah.
In mine, I think are off just because of a slight delay or change in when I
Right.
turn the computer on and turn the box on, and then I would take the times off of the video from the computer. So I think it's probably exactly the same as yours if I would have been a little more precise.
Right. And I mean, I was doing the whole, like, my thumb on the start button of the timer and thumb on the switch and going click like that, and then waiting. And then literally every single time at 3 minutes and 24 seconds, the green light went on.
And quite honestly, I didn't expect it to do anything besides random on and off. So
Right.
that's why I thought, well, I'll get a baseline in a place that's supposedly not haunted, no reports of paranormal activity. I wasn't even in the room when I ran it, except when I turned it on and turned it off. Otherwise, I just exited the room and let it run for the 10 minutes. So I was somewhat surprised that it came on and off as consistently as it did in those 4 runs I did.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised because I was like, all right, I have a bunch of stuff around my desk. I was continuing to work, so I was constantly going through screens and loading stuff and streaming and doing all this stuff. So I figured, if anything, if it did half of what it claimed to do, it should change. It shouldn't be like to the second where I was predicting it and just waiting, like, here it goes, 3, 2, 1, boom, and it would light up. And I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if it did it really quick initially, it would be like an initialization type thing. But no, it just 3 minutes and 8 minutes. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know. But like I said, when I opened it up, there was black goo on the components, as in, like, I think they used plastic dip. I said plastic dick. Plastic dip.
I know where your mind is tonight.
I'm reading
That's
my
where
shirt.
the black goo came from.
Right. Hey now. The show took a turn. But I was able to get that off with a little bit of heat, hence why the box is deformed. I noticed it because I honestly,
this is why we give it to him last.
Yeah, exactly. I get it.
I put it down and, like, I removed the circuit board from the top plate, and I put it down, and I didn't realize I put it down right next to the heat gun. And I looked over like, oh shit. That's why I get it last. So yeah, it was much worse. I shaped it back into where it would close again, and everything. So, but to understand that the EMF fluctuation is a ghost and not something else. No, you need some sort of model to interpret data and fly. It takes a ton of power. Yeah, I mean, there really isn't much in here. I see a microcontroller, a regulator, a
couple capacitors,
there's a switch. A what?
Couple capacitors, you said?
There's 3 capacitors, a resistor, the regulator, the controller, and then there's another it's like a switch, a little switch. But I have all the specs. I found all the components, so I know exactly what they are. Well, I know the name and description. I don't know exactly what they do, because that's where the other experts that I've been reaching out to, they're going to fill me in on that kind of stuff. Because some of these components I don't use ever, so I don't know. But again, there are no sensors in it, so I don't know where they're getting this claim. Well, I mean, I imagine they're pulling it out their ass, but that's just my opinion. That's funny.
Same one in my Apple phone when I hit snooze.
So, I mean, that's all for now. When we do our 3GS show, when we get it, are we doing one next week? I think
we are. Tim is supposed to provide us a topic.
Yeah. So
get on it, Tim.
This won't be next week. This will be
in
a little bit, because we have a lot more work to do before we're ready to present everything. But thanks, Dave. Thanks for dropping in and helping out with that. I appreciate it.
All right. Talk to you later.
See
Take
ya.
All
care.
right, bud. Take it
Bye.
Happy
easy.
New Year. Bye-bye.
Happy New Year. Dun, dun. Awesome. So there you go. That's the sciencey thing that I learned this week. And John has been helping us, which is why he's in the chat with a lot of information, because he's got a lot of information on this and very, very, very helpful with figuring it out. Question: fog all over the world. First, has this happened before in the past? And second, is this anything to worry about? This is the first I'm hearing about it. Fog all over the world.
I don't know.
No, I don't know either.
I don't watch enough. I don't watch
Fog
enough news. Is what's going on? Is there too much fog
everywhere?
going on? I mean, there's fog here, but we're in Buffalo. But Diana had sun yesterday. I don't know what's going on.
Why is the whole world foggy at once? Oh, that's Reddit. Who knows what the hell is on there? It wasn't foggy here.
Yeah, it was.
Was
It
it?
was snowing today.
It was snowing.
The sun popped out for
But
a
it's-
little bit.
No. I didn't think it was foggy.
It wasn't foggy.
It's
It
not
was cloudy.
Snow is not
Yeah.
fog. Fog is
Yeah, I know what
fog.
fog is.
That's fog.
It's when the snow's on the ground and it's melting.
So yeah, it might be. First I've heard of it. I don't know. No fog here, just bloody cold. Yeah, we didn't have any fog, just
Yeah,
a lot of
it's just
snow.
cold.
A lot of snow and a lot of cold.
It's a lot colder where Cat Mac is.
We keep it up there. What is normal? Please define. I think normal is a subjective term. Normal, conforming to a standard, usual, typical, or expected. Technical description is intersecting a given line or surface at, I don't want to do that. The usual, average, typical state. So normal would, it's a very subjective thing, because what's normal for me may not be normal for you.
Right.
You know, we all have different routines and this and that. So yeah, I mean, I like, for me, it's normal to stay up until 2 or 3 in the morning. When I tell a lot of people that, they're like, "Why, are you crazy? How do you do that?" And then when I ask me what time I get up, lately I've been getting up at like 8:30 ish. So yeah, I don't. Normal is normal is just
The
subjective.
setting on the washing machine. That's what Cat Mac said.
All right, what else we got? Michael Burkeen, have you figured out what MacGyver would do? You asked me this last week. The
Paperclip and twine. I don't know. Did we do anything with it? I don't think he.
I know I said something last week.
I don't remember.
Where it was something funny too, because I laughed. I mean, I laugh at a lot of stuff that I
don't remember.
But I don't know. But I mean, he could build a nuclear submarine with a twine and a paper.
I know, right?
Where did you get that hoodie? Oh, so another person made this for me, because actually Dave, who was just on, he had mentioned it during a show. He called me a skeptic, and I think when we had some other people on at the time, and Dave mentioned something about, he put emphasis on dick, and one of the guys that was in the chat with us thought that was funny, and he's like, "Hey, do you mind if I make you a hoodie with that on it?" And I was like, "Yeah, go ahead." So now it's nice too. It's thick.
Yeah, it's warm.
Probably the warmest one, and it's big. It's bigger than I usually have on, so
It's
nice and
comfortable.
comfy.
Yeah, I always like bigger sweatshirts. As long as the air doesn't go up, you're good.
Plus, I like the weird looks I get. The double takes, like they look at me and like,
Yeah, like they didn't get did
is
I read
how
that
it's
right?
spelled?
Did I read that right?
Do I know that? Most people don't even realize it. It's only this community that knows what it says and
Understands
the joke.
it. Yeah.
So yeah, it was just something that was made. It was a gift, which I love, and I wear it all the time. Ooh, no. Wait, what's that? What's that in Fahrenheit? What's that in America?
In America, what is that?
Let's see. Degrees Celsius. What was that? How much?
37.
37.
Negative 37.
Oh, negative. Damn. It's negative 34 here. Wow.
So there's not that big of a difference
That's
in
not
the
that- I guess not.
in the change. Oh, wow.
All right.
It's not negative. Oh, where she would be. So it'd only be 3-degree difference.
Yeah. All right.
Got it. That's cold.
Oh yeah, Daniel Reed had a nice article out.
I read it.
It was.
I actually
yeah.
read an article.
What?
I did today. I read 2 articles today.
God.
I read 2 articles today.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
I know.
Which ones?
I read
Daniel Reed's?
Daniel's. Yeah, and then I read one about the flu that's going around.
Oh,
I forget who wrote it, but it was Sci-Babe or
Sci-Babe, yeah.
one
Okay.
of the, I don't know if it was Sci-Babe, but is there a Sci something else like that has her name? I don't know. It was all over
Okay.
Facebook, so
All
I
right,
read that one
cool.
as well,
Very
and
nice.
I was like, oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I'm on
like
a
Daniel's.
roll. That's good for me.
I like Daniel's, and it's not because I got a shout out in the article.
No, I just like the way it was. It was
nice.
well
It was a
written.
good
It was
story.
it was a
It was-
story.
That was it. It was like a story that had a good lesson in it.
And I
it
want to
was-
go
it was
visit the
nice.
area. Like it sounds like it's so cool, like the bridge and the like the.
It's his storytelling. It's not as impressive in person.
No,
I'm
he
kidding.
put some pictures
Yeah,
out there on
yeah.
Facebook. I saw the
It-
pictures.
it's yeah.
I honestly really liked it. I
Well,
thought
maybe
it
when we go down to the Grafton Monster Festival, if you want to go down, yeah,
maybe we'll visit.
we'll visit.
We're inviting ourselves. So.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be down that way anyway because I'm speaking at it. So with Daniel. So yeah, with Daniel, we got to figure out: are we doing separate booths, or because I know I'm getting a booth too. We probably should do separate ones. More of a presence. Yeah, we'll hit them with both barrels. All right, what else we got? Phenomena.
Oh, we did the hoodie one,
Yep.
right? Here we go.
Phenomena. Did you look up alcohol content of? I did not. Was I supposed to do that?
Was that on the list? You didn't do it. He didn't do any of his homework.
I did not.
So, I don't remember that being on the list, though. Is it?
No, I don't think so. Come, baka. It sounds like a baka.
It sounds like a
That-
creamy
that's-
drink or something.
You know what? Like I'm reading this and going, come baka.
Like Chewbacca.
No, not Chewbacca, but Chaka
Chaka.
from Land of the
Oh
Lost.
my God.
Chaka.
Chaka.
Chaka. Come
Kombucha.
Oh, content. Let's see.
Oh,
It depends on how it's made, stored, and when it's consumed. Oh, okay. So in the United States, stored bought can be 5% or 0.5% alcohol by volume.
Oh yeah, Kid Ford says is that 0.5%?
Yeah, 0.5% by volume. That's low.
And she also says bring Don to the festival.
Okay, fine. You have to go. Kid
Well, I
says
gotta-
yes. She'll make.
Well, I
extra
gotta see
bacon.
when it is. When is it? Do you
When
know?
is it? It is. Hold on. Let me see if I
I
can
mean,
find
is
on my
it coming
calendar
up
before
now,
Kit puts
or
it
is
in the
it like?
chat. It is the.
Come on, hurry up, hurry up!
June 13, 14, 15.
Oh, June. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's in June. So, we'll be
So
down
I
there.
gotta look at the calendar because.
It's a nice festival. It's nice. It was nice. We had fun. We
Okay.
had a lot of fun. I think I had more fun than Daniel because he had to work.
Yeah.
So
He
had to
actually
man-
worked behind the
Yeah,
table, and
he
Kenny
did.
was just like, "I'm gonna go check everything
He had
out."
to go talk, which I might add was the most attended talk of the day. Yeah. The skeptic
June.
won the day.
I'm writing that down.
So he had to talk. He had to man his booth. But I manned his booth for a little bit for him so he could have a break.
So we could pee.
Just go get something to eat and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I think that'd be great if we can be next week. I think, Kit, I don't know if I'm speaking out of turn here. Am I getting a booth? I don't even know if I am. I'm kind of just assuming. Wow, how very like Joe Nickel. of me.
Oh, wow! You said
I
it.
know,
I
said it.
didn't say it.
I said it. I called him
Wow,
out.
Kenny's just inviting him places.
I know. All right, so moving forward, let's move on to another question before anyone's like, "Why did you say that about Joe Nichols?" Cree, how were the pyramids built? I wasn't there. So many people scream aliens and others slaves. Curious if you know. Well, it was neither. As far as the historical record is, it was neither aliens or slaves. They were working people. They were working class people that did it. And they human ingenuity, and they just did it. I mean, I kind of, this is kind of a sore spot for me because, and not because of your question. It's just because so many people do scream that it's aliens. The only way you could have built such structures that lasted for so long is if aliens did it. And I think that's just a horrible thing to say. And it takes away from human imagination, ingenuity, and the will to get things done.
Yeah. I mean, just look at the architecture from the last like 2-3 centuries.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
You don't.
We don't have that anymore.
We're so used to things being built quickly. Like get it, all this machinery, get everything
disposable
done.
Now.
Everything's up in a few months or a year or something like that. But you have to remember, like this was a lifetime achievement. Some of these pyramids were lifetime achievements. They were due to the pharaohs saying, I want this tomb, and start building. So you're talking 10, 20, 30 years of work that went into it. And I mean, it wasn't something that was just like up in a day. It was
local one.
Oh, that's good. Ooh. I can't wait till you meet Kit. She's such a trip. I love it. There was a lot of technology lost over time just because the lack of use over time, wars, etc. Yeah, I mean it's amazing. There's the place in Florida, Coral Castle, I believe it's called, that was allegedly built by one man. I think, let me see, Coral Castle. Yeah. So the guy that built it, there are pictures showing that he did have help. So let me just bust that rumor or that legend, myth. That's it. Myth. Oh my God. Bust that myth right away. He did have help sometimes, but they used a lot of just basic technology, leverage. Leverage is almost magical sometimes when you put it into practice. So to say that ancient Egyptians could not do this stuff themselves, I think is just an insult to our human history. We didn't need any help. We didn't need aliens coming down and saying, like the Predator movies where they're like, yeah, build this temple. Because that's pretty much what I get from the one Predator movie, that they helped build the pyramids. All right. What's your thoughts on polygraphs? Hey, Ron, what's up, buddy? You think they work? Have you ever had one done? If not, one can be arranged. Would you try one?
Yes,
Sure.
Please put him on. I want to be there.
Oh, no.
Yes.
My official answer is no.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes. This has to happen.
No.
I know he can make it happen, Ron. When you come now, you got a room.
It doesn't look good for polygraphs. As far as I know, the science does not support them. There's too many things, and I'm not. This is not my area, so I'm just going off of what I recall. So please don't quote me. Don't take everything that I'm saying. Take everything that I'm saying with a grain of salt, because this is not my area, and I have not researched them well enough. But as far as I know, the science isn't there to back them up. And I believe they're not used anymore. I could be wrong, but let me see.
He can arrange it.
Probably,
I think we should try it.
Are still used in court.
Teach It Forward says polygraphs are inaccurate, and there is science behind that.
Lie detectors, also known polygraphs, are still used in some circumstances, but they are inadmissible in most states.
So you can't use it in court.
No. Some cases, polygraph results can be admissible in court if all parties agree to it in advance. For example, in California, used to impeach or corroborate. Polygraph results can be used to impeach or corroborate. In federal court, it is generally recommended to disclose unfavorable polygraph results. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Tim
Polygraph
says
test-
there's a beautiful book in the library
Oh,
about polygraph.
the CFI library.
Yes, right downstairs in the basement.
Polygraph tests
Aaron says they are still used.
are not admissible in court because they are not scientifically reliable enough. The test measures physiological response like breathing, pulse, sweating, and blood pressure, but it's well documented that people can pass the test while lying or fail it while telling the truth.
Here, look. Cat Max got a good idea.
Ooh.
She would be
That'd be
good to
interesting.
have as a like a test subject.
Oh yeah. Well,
Like
I
to
mean,
see if there would she
adrenaline
should have
is not always the factor. It's nervousness. I mean, you get a surge of adrenaline when you're like in a panic state and you have to fight or flight. So when you run, but people that are sitting there like nervous because they're being tested, I don't know if they're getting a release of adrenaline.
No, you'd have to look it up
at
in
this-
the book downstairs in the library.
Polygraphs when they hire FBI agents. Shakes my head. That's yeah. And I kind of wonder if that's more psychological than anything else. It'd be interesting to test it. Stuart Weiss. There, polygraph was invented by the Harvard psychologist who wrote the Wonder Woman comic. Ooh, London Review of Books. Well, that's interesting.
You gonna look that up?
I'm going to look that up too. Who invented? This is good. This is why I love this show because you learn some. Who invented polygraph? Let's see. Polygraph tester refused to take one. John Larson, James Mackenzie, William Martson. Who wrote the Wonder Woman comic? Wonder Woman.
He said the polygraph was invented by the Harvard psychologist who wrote the Wonder Woman comics.
Let's see. Oh yeah, William Moulton Martson.
Oh yeah, Tim just said that in
Oh,
the question mark.
Wow, that's so cool.
Very good, guys. I'm glad we're putting all this together.
So see, that's kind of weird, like a comic book writer.
See, now Kenny got to go find the book.
Now I gotta go find one, and play with it.
Look what you started at Aaron. This is going to be a project
you
on the
started.
board.
Aaron.
This could be something you could write about.
Yeah. Hey, wait, where are they? Where's Aaron?
He's down in Eastern Pennsylvania. Well, he's down by Delaware.
I'll be in
close to Delaware.
I'll be in Virginia end of the month at the Hanover Tavern Paracon. If you're not busy, Look it
Oh,
come visit me. Bring the tester.
yeah, because I won't be there.
We'll be in the room.
You know what? Me and Aaron will get ahead. I'll get with him beforehand and ask him a bunch of questions and give him the answers.
Oh, that's great. I'm in so much trouble.
That's why Wonder Woman has a lasso of truth.
That's my
That's
lasso
right.
of truth. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot.
Mhm.
Comics related to comics. That's nice. All right. What else we got? We got time for a couple more. And now you have to take the polygraph since it's related to polygraphs. No.
Oh, he does.
It'd be interesting though to see if I could beat it. Be like, all right, ask me questions. Yeah, because I make shit up all the time. So, I mean, look at my articles. I've done psychic readings, so I mean, I can be pretty convincing. I wonder if I could pass it.
It would be just kind of
Let's
cool
see.
for you to try it.
Yeah. I have to think about that one. All right. What are your thoughts on the coming Scratch and Sniff Harley Quinn fart comic? No idea. Didn't know it was coming out. No desire to try it. That's
Yeah.
why? Is there really one? Let's see. Scratch and sniff. Oh, that's not it.
Harlequin.
Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn comic. Let's see. Shopping online. Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn. Silent but deadly is so controversial. Oh. Do you see proudly announces a Harley Quinn fart comic?
So it's
girls
actually
don't
coming
fart.
out. Yeah, it's right. We don't.
It smells like roses. I know a skydive and scratch and sniff. Harley
Wow,
Quinn
sounds-
annual #1. Oh, are they the Dollar Tree ones that we just saw? We saw in the
I
dollar
didn't see
store. Or
Harley
whatever.
Quinn there.
There was a Harley Quinn. Yeah.
You have to do it. You have to
Do it live on the show and let us ask questions.
that
John without an H.
would be really, really cool.
All right, I'm gonna put it down. Harley Quinn.
No, not that.
What?
He was talking about the lie detector.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let you guys fucking ask me questions.
Right.
No.
Somebody agrees. Teach it forward.
I'm gonna look for the comic though, because it looks like if there's a couple things that are saying it's controversial, that means I want to get it because I like that. That's why I got the that children's book for summoning demons.
Yeah, that is a
as soon
cool
as I
book.
saw that, I was
That's
like,
a cool book.
I gotta get that.
It
I
is
took
a
off
cool
of
book.
work early because I wanted to make sure I get a copy of that, which I did. Cool wheel. Do we keep repeatedly believing in and having to debunk things through history? And if so, how do we increase knowledge about those things, especially with challenges of social media and media literacy? How do we keep repeatedly believing in and having to debunk things? Yes, you're going to, because the problem is like not. I think. I mean, how do I want to word this? So with social media, and we talked about this, I think last week, things spread so much quicker. Within seconds, the entire world knows, and it's difficult to not see something that's going viral because you see it no matter what. It comes up in your feed, it comes up in a commercial or an advertisement in your feed, no matter where you are, or someone is always asking about it, or someone might bring it up in a chat where it has nothing to do with the topic. They just want to talk about it. But I think with social media, we are in our own bubbles. We usually go to the same sites over. We interact with the same people. So if we're not aware of, if one of our circle does not let us know that something's been debunked, or we go outside of our circle to see if there's other information, then we never know. So we're doomed to repeat that kind of history. So it only when somebody else comes in, like the January 2nd, I got vickered from a Facebook group because somebody posted a meme about paranormal investigators and what they are supposed to do, and the definition that they gave was completely wrong. I mean, it had nothing to do with investigating. And I commented, and I was polite, and you can see it on my Facebook page. But I was polite about it and said, this is what an investigator does. This is what they should be doing. And I got vickered from it because that group is not used to having an opposing voice, like somebody that's going to come in and say, well, this is wrong information. Maybe we should correct it. They're not used to it. So I think we're going to see this. We're going to see, yes, we're going to have this cycle of constantly repeating ourselves, seeing the same things come through. We see viral videos come through every few years. The stuff that I do. Oh my gosh, I still hear about Elvis Presley showing up in Home Alone every Christmas season.
Oh, it popped up in the
Every
Facebook
Christmas
feed.
season.
I'm like, what the hell?
Every
We
season it
gotta
comes
do this
up. Like,
again?
oh, did you know that in Home Alone Elvis was sighted?
That
He's still
means
alive.
every year you should repost your article.
I do. Once I see it in my feed, I post the article, and it's probably it is one of the most highly clicked on pages for Skeptical Inquirer, because everyone goes there every Christmas season. It comes back. because people are like, "Oh yeah, Elvis, what?" You know, and I'm like, "No, he wasn't." John without an H. Well, also you can do the Harley Quinn comic
Live also.
and tell us
If he gets it,
If I
you
get
know
it,
it'll be a subject.
we'll do it here.
Yeah.
I'll if I find
We'll
it,
unveil it here.
hey, Rich Rosal, what's up, buddy? If I find that comic, I will not open it. I will save it until we do the next show. And
yeah, that would be kind of fun.
Yeah. It might be tomorrow. We'll see. Tomorrow's Lego Day. We have a Lego event here at CFI, and I'll be doing. Can you hand me my box?
Oh yeah. Hold on a sec.
I'll show you what I'm building tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have mine too.
Yeah, I can't wait. And Donna's got.
Just hold the bottom because it's
Yeah,
going to open.
Donna's got a nice bouquet of flowers.
Yeah,
she's
my
going to
Lego
put together.
flowers.
So, once in a while, our coworker Paul Paulin, he's part of a Lego group, and like when it comes to Legos, if you like Legos, like Buffalo Lug,
Paul is
I
your
think
guy
it is.
too.
Paul is the guy. I mean, he's amazing with the shit. But he hosts a Lego day, and we're gonna come in and we're gonna build a Lego set tomorrow. So I'm so excited. I love Legos. All right, we gotta go take a break.
Is it
We gotta
break
take a
time?
It's
Yes,
break
it
time.
is.
Look at this. I think I might take my hoodie off.
All right, guys, you have like 2 more minutes. If you have any more questions, get them in. You got 2 minutes. I looked at the time,
2
so
minutes. 2 minutes. Pee break. All right, so we will be back in 4 minutes and 9 seconds from now.
And now for something completely different.
Welcome, my fellow skeptics. Welcome, one and all. I am the chief investigator. Oh, come along, old chap. We will have a ball. Now, if you will excuse me, it's time to open the mic. Good night. Good night. Kenny Biddle for name investigating's my game, and I will have at it. Quid pro quo. As the head of this committee, hunting for ghosts can be shitty, but there is nothing better that I know. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? Let's open the bar and have some questions, alright? Maybe you might find an answer or two. I will find the truth this night and day, and if my name is not Kenny Biddle, then I assure you here I will not stay. Good day! Kenny Biddle's the name, goes hunting's the game. I won't let anything get in my way. Too many fakers out there, too many chefs, too many toe tappers, none of it makes any sense. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? Let's open the bar and ask some questions, alright? Maybe you might find an answer or two. Who knows? There may be ghosts in the machine, but trust me, I am not so keen. I prefer to see these things clearly, not in 144p. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? If you don't think I am right, let's open night night. Yeah, yeah. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? If you don't think I am right, let's open night night. Yeah. Kenny Bill solve it for you. The one and only Kenny Bill. Kenny Bill. Kenny Bill.
All right, you can stop.
Hey, thanks, Kim. I'm sorry, I started laughing. Thank you, Kim, for the $10. I appreciate that. Love you back. This is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. We try to entertain every week. We try to entertain, and we do. I think we do.
I think so. I
we
think
do a good
I
job.
think we tried to do a
I
good
think I
job.
changed. I did a costume change. Got my CFI represent Western New York. So brought the guns out. They're pea shooters. All right. Let's see. Do you by any chance have photos of the inside of the original Frank's box? I think I have exterior photos. I don't know if I have interior photos. I might. I can't recall. I know I have a file that it's on the Frank's box stuff. So I'm not sure what I have in there.
She's got a
It's
file
been a
up
while.
here.
I am in vain trying to find photos of the interior of the original or get in contact with the original box's owner. Yeah, I haven't followed that in a while just because they were honestly the idea, I think the concept was silly, to be honest. And I'll explain myself. So in the beginning, when he first made them, he said that each one was different. Like not in design per se, but how they were constructed. So if you're changing it every time with a different design of the electronics, then by definition, you have a different radio. But yet it did the same thing. So and plus I never bought into the whole broken radio kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know. I'll take a look and see what I got. Let's see. Frank's box original interior shots. Interior. Okay. I'll take a look. I have to go through the files and see what I have because I think it's over there in the file cabinet,
Okay.
but we'll see.
It's on the list.
Okay. You watched the Y Files. Did you watch the Y? Do you watch the Y? And what do you think? So I watched one episode. And it was one on the Warrens, I think, because I watched it. This is the guy with the goldfish, right? That he talks to. Because if that's
he talks
if that's
to the goldfish.
Yeah, he talks. Well, the goldfish is like animated and talks back to him. But I watched the one on the Warrens, and I was not impressed. I didn't like it at all. I thought it showcased them too much. And it took way too long to get to the explanation. And when it did, it was very short. So it was like this much telling about their exploits and then this much that was like explanation. And I thought it could have been much better. So because of that, I haven't gone back because it just, unfortunately, first impressions like that hit me and I was like,
There are better things to do with his life.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I just wasn't impressed with it.
It would be one of those, early morning. Oh, okay, it's in my feed again.
Right.
I'll watch
it.
Right.
I have nothing else to do. It popped up in my feed. All right, I'll watch one more.
Or he'll make me watch it.
See what it is. But yeah, I mean, if you're, especially because like I went through, there was a whole bunch of different episodes, and I was like, let me see like which one that I know about. Like, let me make sure I know about this one. And it's relatively not too long. Like there was one, it was a compilation of ghost stories and stuff, but it was like 2 or 3 hours long. And I was like, I'm not I'm not putting that much time into this. But the Warrens one was the shortest one that I found that I do know quite a bit on the topic. So I watched that. So sorry, I hope I didn't disappoint you. I wasn't impressed. Maybe if I get around to watching another one, maybe I'll change my mind. I'm always open to that, but it's just the matter of watching it. I believe that Tim Smith, whom used to own Penhurst, owns the original Frank's box. Oh, there you go. There's a lead.
Yeah.
I don't know if you didn't already know, but yeah, that might be a lead. Reach out to him, see what he's got. If he still has it, that'd be great. Life coach. Life coach. I'm like, hey, I'm going to watch this. No. You got better things to do. Watch something else.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll wait till you go to bed.
Exactly.
Then I'll
That's why I
watch
said
it.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Michael Burkeen, what do you think about making a homemade Faraday cage? That should be a project for you. I have one.
Yeah, we have 2.
We have 2?
Yeah, didn't you make a smaller one?
Did I?
I thought we had 2. We had the real big one.
I did make a small one. I don't know where that one is.
Oh.
I have a big one.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass
I have
because
a
it's so
big one.
friggin' big.
It's out there. It's like that big.
It's the size of a small chest.
I was bored one day and I was looking around the shed because we were still in it was like a workshop shed. We were still back in Philly and I was looking around. I was like, I have a lot of 2x4s. What can I do? Oh, let's build like a hella strong Faraday box.
It only weighs like 30 pounds.
It's not something you just pick up and just toss around. It's solid. But I made it.
I store shit in it
and make sure that it had so many layers of screening and aluminum foil or aluminium. For my friends across the pond. I like saying aluminium. Aluminium. Americans were so mad about that. They took out that extra I. If you look up the American spelling, it's aluminum. So like my box absolutely blocks AM and FM frequency, so I can put things in there, and I've taken it to some ghost hunts per se, and when people bust out like the ghost box thing, and it's got the crazy pedal and all this stuff, I say, hey, you know what? Here's a Faraday box. Put it inside, and every single time we put it in there, nothing comes through. Nothing at all.
None.
So
it's just none.
Just none.
Nada.
Yeah. So are you going to Penhurst Paracon or the Niagara Renaissance Fair? Oh shit! Are they the same weekend?
Damn it, Bob.
Damn it, Bob.
We have to go to Penhurst this
Son
year.
of a bitch.
Because
so
we
Penhurst
promised.
is May 17th, and I did post. Did I Niagara?
Oh crap!
Niagara Renaissance Fair, my event. When is that? It's coming up. Ah,
it's the same.
It's the same.
Oh,
all right. So I'm not going to the Renaissance Fair because we're going to Penhurst. Oh well. I'm gonna stay interested in it so that it reminds me later. So thanks, Bob, for ruining my Friday night. It's all right. It's okay.
Yeah, we have to. We were supposed to go to Penhurst last year, but it fell on Connor's graduation.
One of us made it.
That's true. Yeah, someone stole away from the party and went to visit our friends, and some of us got left behind.
Because someone's graduation party, Connor's, turned into just him and his friends. And we were just kind of sitting there like, all right, we're not doing anything. And I was like, can I go to Penhurst? I really want to go and see people.
Yeah, so he left me behind.
I did. I took off. I jumped in the car, peeled, screeching tires all the way. Anyway, all right. Damn it, Bob. All right. What else we got? We got a lot of questions still. Kid Ford, if you want one, of course, we offer vending spots to all. Yeah, absolutely. I will take one. And I'll set up my CFI stuff and my skeptical help booth, the whole skeptical help
bar
booth.
booth.
kinda
Maybe
thing.
you'll have it redone by then.
Yeah, I know.
That would be a good
That would be something.
weekend project now that it's snowing all the
Yeah,
time.
because the one I have is still good, but it's small. Like it's pretty much the size of what you would expect it to be, but I want it to be a little bit bigger so there's more room and it covers more of the table. Just so like people aren't like trying to, because it's funny. I sit at that booth, and even though I have like a 6 or 8 foot table, people crowd so they look through
Yeah,
the
that
booth,
piece.
that little part, which is only about like that big. So, and probably doesn't mean anything on the screen that
I
you're
think
looking at.
they're saying
So-
Facebook is really glitchy tonight.
Oh, sorry about that. I'll put a call in, see what happens.
Yeah, come on, Facebook. We're trying
Um,
to use your site here.
So yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna make it wider. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a wider booth, or a help bar booth, so that more people don't have to worry about like trying to squeeze into the little space, which is funny watching them do it. All right, what else we got? Kenny, rank your Superman actors and movies. Oh my God, Tim. I would say Christopher Reeve is my Superman. That's just it. I grew up with him. I love him. I think he personified Superman for me. So I would pick him. Wow. Who else? Wow, I don't know. Like
There were so many that played
George
the
Reeves,
poor
I would watch him
part.
growing up too. I would watch the old serials.
Series, you mean the old
Serials. Sometimes they were called serials. Yeah. I would watch them, and then like Superman and the Mole Men, stuff like that. I would watch them. What else? So Dean Cain, we watched
Yeah,
Lois and
Dean
Clark
Cain,
for
that
a
was a
long
good
time.
one.
Smallville, I loved Smallville. I thought Smallville was really, really good. But I haven't seen the whole series, Superman and Lois, but I really do like that series. I haven't been able to watch it all because they moved it to Max, and I haven't been able to watch it, but I've been watching YouTube clips, which thank you all the YouTubers that put clips up
Yeah,
so I can
right.
watch it.
Carl McGowan, is he one?
I think so.
Cavill, George.
Cavill I like Cavill too.
Yeah,
so I
do
think
I.
like Superman big actors, I would go Christopher Reeve, Henry Cavill.
George Reeves.
I don't.
Where would you put him though? Is he at the bottom of the list?
I'm trying to find his name. So Tyler Hoechlin, the guy that plays on Superman and Lois. I like him. I think he's very wholesome and just like down to earth and relatable. So I do like him. I like that. I don't like Dean Cain.
He was good.
He was all right. He was just odd.
Superman is odd.
No, Clark Kent is odd. Superman is not.
So you don't think he was good at
I
playing
think
both
Dean
roles?
Cain was just a little short. I think he was small. I don't know how tall he is. He's probably a good size. Like Dean Cain height.
I thought he was
6
pretty
feet.
tall. Yeah, well,
That's
yeah.
Because I think Superman in the comics is like 6'4". So yeah, I don't.
I think he was too short.
I mean, Superman the movie, that will always be my number one. I mean, the opening scene when the Lois is falling out of the helicopter, and we finally get the theme music playing, and he changes, and oh my God, like that gives me chills. I feel it right now. I've watched that
now we're
scene
gonna have to go watch it
so many times over and over, because you hear it like all this stuff's happening, and Lois is hanging, and look up there, and you hear bum ba bum. And I feel it now on my arms. I'm getting goosebumps. And he flies up, and the black guy's like, damn, that's a sweet outfit. Yeah, Dean Cain was a Buffalo Bill football player. Oh, that's why you like him.
Well, I mean,
Cool.
he was big. He was
He's
solid.
nice.
He
I
just
met
wasn't
him.
tall.
I met him. I got his autograph. I mean, I paid for an autograph and met him. Got to talk to him for a minute. But I don't know. he just never really looked like Superman to me. So I don't know. Here you go. All right. I like these off-topic kind of questions because they break it up. That's nice. All right. What else we got? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. If Superman passed away, would that make him supernatural? Ba-dum-bum. He did die. He came back. What is your take on all these drones being over New Jersey and the areas of the U.S.? Kate Marie. I don't think there's anything special about them. I think they are just people playing with them, people flying them. Because you are allowed to fly at night. It's part of the license that you get. As long as you have anti-collision lights, you are allowed to fly drones at night. I know there's been restrictions lately because of all the news and everybody panicking. But I also think it's a kind of what's the word I'm looking for? It's part attention grab because people want to be part of it. But then it's also part of everyone starting to notice. It's a little selection bias kind of thing because you hear about it on the news, and most people that are not used to looking up in the sky all the time start looking up, and they start noticing things that they didn't notice before, and now all of a sudden they see UFOs, which are not, well, technically they are UFOs to them because they're unidentified, but instead of trying to identify it, they put it on social media because that's the first thing you do. Whenever you see like an alien invasion, the first thing you do is put it on TikTok or Facebook.
Yeah, you want to be the first one.
Yeah, you want to be the first. Yeah, you got to get it up there because you want to get all the views. You want everyone to share your video.
Crazy Eddies.
Crazy Eddies.
Oh, that's dating us now, Tim.
Wow, we're old.
Crazy Eddies. Oh, you gotta love
Crazy
that.
Eddies. Did you have Crazy Eddies up here?
Yeah, I thought that was a Philly
that
local thing.
I thought it was a local stuff. Wow.
That's
funny.
funny.
That's funny. Oh, man. Cree Storm. I didn't finish the Call Me Chris. I don't know why I didn't finish that. Oh, I want you to look into a specific video she did, Murder Solved by Psychics. Interested in your take on it. Sure. I mean, I'll write that down with that.
Down.
Where is it? Let's see. Watch. What is it?
Murder Solved by Psychics.
Call Me Chris. Murder Solved by Psychics. I can tell you right away that there has never been a murder solved by a psychic. Nowhere. No matter what a psychic or a medium tells you, no medium or psychic has ever actually solved a murder or a missing person case. So, I mean, I'm still going to look at the video and give you, it'll be a nice talking point for one of the shows. But I mean, that's right up front so far because I've searched and searched and searched over the years between myself and several other investigators and contributors to SI and other skeptical magazines. We've never found one that would actually solve the case. But I'll still take a look. Solved by Psychics. I still have to do, there's a thing I'm working on with Ben. Well, we've been touch and go with it. Well, like touching on it here and there, where Reader's Digest published a article about like 20 murders that psychics solved. And like we each took 10. And I went through all of mine and did cursory investigation. So I spent a good amount of time on each one of them. I think I still have like a book. Oh my God, I hit the thing. I got short all of a sudden.
You hit the button.
I was like, why am I sinking? But one of them, yeah, I still have the book here that Tim got for me. I looked into this guy. I think he did 2 of the cases that I'm looking into, and he stretched the truth on a lot of it. But yeah, I'll take a look at it. I wrote it down, so if it comes up when I have time and I'll bring it up, I'll take a look. How about an investigation and testing of Scientology e-meters? I'm waiting for that. I did get in touch with Jim Underdown, who is the director of CFI West and
He has one, doesn't he?
CFIIG. He does have one, and I have to follow up with him because he might be able to ship it out here and let me borrow it for a while. Excuse me, and test it. So if that comes to fruition, I will definitely film it. So you'll see video, and
I'm
go
sure we'll
through
talk about it.
and we'll definitely open it up to see what's inside because I can't help it. He'll be like, "Don't take it apart." I'm like, "Okay, Jim,
Right.
I will not take it apart."
Maybe you shouldn't talk about it
I'll
right
be like,
now.
Donna, here.
Yeah,
Here's
yeah.
a screwdriver. Put it right there. Turn. Take that out. Friday House. That's a great name, dude. The House of Friday.
Yeah.
What would the name of your own comic creation be? Captain Skeptic.
That's a nice ring. That would be kind of funny.
Captain Skeptic.
But no, I don't think that
No.
would be his comic creation.
I don't know. I did. So like any nerd of my imagination, I did create a comic book character. I even started a comic. I had a bunch of pages with that panels on it, and I had a full comic.
There you go. Dream Crusher.
Dream Crusher.
That would be perfect.
That's actually interesting. That could be
The
like
Lord of Disbelief. Is that the
Dream
new song?
Crusher.
From your song?
Yeah, I mean, the Dream Crusher would be like someone with psychic abilities, not like psychic stuff, but like psychokinesis and stuff like that. Dream Crusher. I can, someone that can jump into your dreams and they slay people. It'd be a villain. Ooh, I like that. It'd be a villain. Take out people. It's a hitman that takes out people in their sleep. Chases them in a dream. It's like a little bit of the what's that movie franchise when they go into the dreams.
Oh.
I don't know. House of Friday sounds even better than my own.
That's what Kenny called you. I'm sorry.
The House of Friday. You can have that one totally free. It's yours. The House of Friday. Where are you going? The House of Friday. Like, that sounds badass. Like, wow, that's a place I want to go. Damn right it is. Do you think Bigfoot could be lured out with donuts and a mug of tea? Oh,
we could try it.
we could try it. We could
It'll be cold tea, but
we have
don't do
to
it in
find a
wintertime.
spot. I mean,
I don't know.
that would be a good parody video.
That
Like,
would be.
Hey,
that
we're
would
looking
be.
for Bigfoot. We'll
Set
go
him
out
up.
in the yard.
Yeah.
And like, we'll go through the trees
little
and the branches.
brush.
Be like, we're looking for Bigfoot. We're out here looking for him. To pay no attention to the parking lot. We're out in the deep woods. And we'll leave some donuts out, and we'll see what kind of
we'll
creatures.
leave the little red table sitting in the middle of the woods with the chair and him
yeah.
sitting on it eating a donut with some tea.
And then you know what? We can have we can cut it in with some B-roll of like a GoPro on the ground looking up. So when the squirrels come up, they look huge. Like, oh my god, it's the rare giant squirrel. It's like 12 feet
Wait
tall.
here, Cat Max says she could be lured with donuts and tea.
I mean, I can be lured out with donuts and specialty.
Right. That's funny.
Damn it! Now I want donuts. I really like a nice, good.
And it was Freddy that was in the dreams.
Duck donuts.
Everybody's
I would like
saying
duck
Freddy.
donuts. Freddy, like a Freddy Krueger kind of thing.
Yeah.
I miss duck donuts. Can we look to see if there's one around here?
They're all right. They're okay.
You like
I
Paul's.
like donuts that are different. And duck donuts, it's all the same donut, but a different coating.
All the
So-
donuts are the same donuts.
No, they're not.
They
Not
just have
when
a
you
glaze on them.
No, not if you get like a
What if you
powdered
get a cake
donut
donut?
with something filled in it, or if you like
Duck
custard
donuts.
versus the
Near me.
cream,
Near me.
the apples. I mean, they put a lot of stuff in donuts. The jams and jellies.
Jeez.
That
The
doesn't come
closest
on
one
a
is
duck
in-
donut.
What?
You
I don't
can't
have
get that on a
any.
duck donut.
There's none around us. I discovered duck donuts in North Carolina.
Yeah, they're down
I
south.
was going down there.
There's
for-
actually one in Philly now
training.
somewhere.
Yeah, it was outside of Philly. It wasn't I don't
Yeah,
think it
you're
was,
right. It was outside.
Yeah.
They might have one inside now. They're
But-
starting to make their way
Oh, wait,
around.
what's this? What's this? Oh no, that's not it. All right, there's none around us.
No,
If anyone has a duck donut near them that ship, I will pay you.
they're not that good. Don't
I want the
pay.
maple bacon.
Oh my gosh. They'd have to no, it'll get all crushed in the box. It would be gross by the time you got it. Have you seen the videos of them throwing boxes? Come on.
I will scoop out. I will scoop it out and eat the crumbs. I don't care.
I think we have everybody here wanting donuts. Now everybody's like
Funny story. Like I would go down to Cary, North Carolina for training.
Yum, these are
And
so good. They're my favorite, Tim.
We had one
from
instructor.
Paula's.
Like all the instructors that I had, usually they were really cool. They were good. I had one instructor that was an asshole. I did not like him. He did not like me. But to keep things going, because I needed to pass the class, and I did want to learn, and that was the problem. I wanted to learn. He didn't want to teach. So
Me too, Tim.
on
Me
Friday,
too.
I brought in duck donuts. I brought in a box that had a bunch of maple bacon because I knew that he liked them. And this guy was like one of those, like he worked out a lot,
Yeah.
but that was his kryptonite.
So you brought him a
I
box
brought
of
him a box of
donuts?
donuts, and he was like, "You brought these for me?" I said, "Yeah. You know, I heard you liked them. Peace offering." And he was nice to me after that. Loved me. I passed the class. I mean, it was
Kenny
good. It
was
was good.
kissing
I
his
smoothed
butt.
it over. Like I don't like fighting with people. That's all.
He brought in donuts.
I brought in donuts to make a
So
peace
now
offering.
he's gonna go to Paula's for me tomorrow, Tim, and pick me up some donuts.
Fine. Like they're regular donuts. I like the cake donuts.
They're okay.
like the cake
Well, they have
ones.
the cake donuts there too.
More substance. And they're warm. I like when they're warm.
Oh my gosh.
All
Okay,
right.
let's move it
We're
on.
gonna move on to the questions.
Talking about donuts.
Jody, music. What's up? Have you heard that putting a thumbtack under your toe in shoe can mess up polygraph results? Trying to help. I mean, yeah, that would put you under stress. So if you wanted to, I don't know how that would work. If you're wanting, because you
Wait, so
I
you wanted
think-
to hurt your foot like that?
Well, it puts you under stress. So or duress. I mean, because you're stressed out because you know it's there, and if you have a pain response, it might also release endorphins, which if you kind of stab yourself, and I'm thinking on the fly here, if you stab your toe with it, you press down, stab it, and you release, you get that pain, but it's followed by a release of endorphins, which gives you a little bit of a like calming thing. So you could probably do it as they're asking a question that you don't want to answer, and then whatever you say comes across as, because it's reading your nervousness, your sweat, your breathing, and all this stuff. So that moment of calm might be a bluff. So it might fool the machine into
Right.
thinking that you're calm when you answer that. But I'm totally thinking off the top of my head. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But I will be studying up on this because I want to know, because I would be interested in seeing if I could beat it, and just to be able to show like, yes, I answered incorrectly.
Bob's gonna get you donuts.
Just maple bacon. How about you, Donna? Oh, not just maple bacon. I like just the regular chocolate icing ones.
Boring.
Classic is sometimes the best. Don't knock it. You don't like them anyway. You're not getting any.
I like them.
All right.
I just don't. They're just not my favorite.
I know. All right.
It's fair.
I like just going because they have a menu. I like that.
They have
It's
a
like-
menu. And, well, you can create your own. So if you haven't been there, there's like this little card you fill out.
Right. Yeah.
They're all cake donuts, but you tell them what to put on it. So
And
they
you
have
watch 'em.
like cookies and cream pieces and
And they make 'em
jimmies
right
and
there.
yeah,
I
everything.
think
I
that's
mean,
what it is.
there's like caramel drizzle and vanilla, chocolate drizzle, and
Watching
all
them
the good
make
stuff.
it right there in front of you.
Is there a Kraken flavored
Oh
donut?
my god! And then you get they bring out the box, they show it to you and say, "Is everything look all right?" I'm like, "Yeah."
And ducks.
Close
Yeah,
it
they
to
have
you.
duckies
They
too.
give it to you, and you hold the box, and you're like, "Oh my god, it's so warm! It's so warm!" And the smell is like, "Oh, I just gained like 5 pounds smelling this. I'm gonna eat them all. I'm gonna eat them all before we get home."
He wants to know what kind you like. You gonna look them up?
You're gonna, but it's too far. You can't send them to us.
Yeah, they're
That's
gonna be
too
a mess.
far. That's too far. And that's a
When
lot.
we come to visit.
Yeah, we'll come to visit you.
and
we'll
because
come
he
to
said
visit.
it's right in Levittown.
Yeah, that's where it was.
Okay.
Up by the other Steve Steaks that we went to with Diana before.
What, like
before she-
Langhorne, that area? Yeah.
Yeah, like around there. It was in the
Route-
shopping center.
Route 1.
Yeah, it was in that shopping center. We've been there a couple times. Okay, cool. All
Sorry,
right.
guys. I know it's like
I know,
it's like
I know.
the new year,
We
and
were
everybody's supposed to be
derailed.
losing weight, and we're talking about
We
donuts.
derailed the conversation by going
so
into donuts.
sorry, and we keep going back to it. So okay, no more
Ah,
donut
I
talk.
think I'm starting to feel the rum.
Is it kicking in?
Yeah, I'm starting to feel buzzed.
I haven't been smoking, so it can't be from me.
So this is a good time to ask really silly questions.
No, because I cut off the questions.
Oh. Boo. Hey, I'm psychic. Boo Productions. Kenny, are you still going to join us on Power Hour tomorrow after your Lego hangover? Oh shit! Yeah, I'm supposed to do that. Did I
You
put
better
that?
put that.
I think I put
you,
that in
you
my
told me
calendar.
about it.
I did
so-
tell Donna about it, so she knows, and I would. Yeah. So tomorrow, at some time that Boo Productions is going to put it in the chat room, he is doing some kind of Power Hour kind of thing where all I know is that we're supposed to drink and stream. He's streaming, I'm drinking, I'm joining him.
Oh,
That's all I know.
that sounds like fun.
You want to come over and do it?
Maybe. What are you going to talk about?
I don't know.
Oh,
Whatever. What you have to be on camera though. You
why?
can't be off because it's a different stream,
Okay.
and that's the rules. You have to be on camera.
So I'll be sitting next to you.
Yeah. As long as he says it's all right. It's not my show. I'm just kind of saying, yeah, sure, come on. It'll be great. He won't mind. I stream after I drink. Yeah, we know. We've seen that. Oh, wait, you said stream. I thought you said stream. You've seen that too.
Kit Ford, happy birthday if we missed your birthday.
Happy born on day, Kit.
Yeah,
I
she's
cannot wait to
getting
get down there.
tortured.
She is so fun. She laughs and laughs and she makes jokes. Oh my God. She's the kind of person that does like, you ask her a question, she's like, well. And she tells you, she doesn't, like when you do that, you like look around and then you whisper.
Yeah.
She doesn't do the whisper thing.
She's just like right at you.
No, that's bullshit. Oh my God. I can't wait. I'm just looking forward to the breakfast. All right. I love
What
you
time
guys.
is
You
it?
guys are so much fun. It's so much fun. We got 20 minutes
Okay.
till we play your theme song.
Uh,
Teen Spirits merch request. Life Preserver float logo featured in P-Break vid, an enamel pin and t-shirts from a life preserver for staying afloat in a sea of information. So let me
she
real
has
quick,
a merch
that
channel,
there
right?
is a merch. Yeah.
I don't
so
know
if
if
you
she
go-
has pins, but I know she has shirts. But she might not have that on it though, does she?
So I'm going to direct you to Thinking is Power, which is the website of Melanie Trusick King. Good friend of mine. She's been on the show multiple times. I think we've done 2 pajama parties with her.
Yes,
and
yes,
Anthony,
we have,
yes. So if you go to the website that just went into the chat,
yeah.
Thinking is
Thinkingispower.com.
Power, there is a, let's
A
see.
link.
Start here. Oh, at the top left, there is a shop. And if you look there, that's her merchandise. That's her logo. That's her thing. There's several t-shirts there. One is called the Kenny. One is called the Daniel.
Oh yeah,
Which is after
Daniel's
Daniel
pimping his out.
Yeah.
They haven't made a Donna show yet because they haven't come up with one.
We have a
I'm so
hippie.
sweet.
Hippie. So wait, there is the investigator. Friends. Oh, look, they got ours up too. The ones that we all did when we were here. They have the paranormal investigator.
Oh, that's right.
Friends don't let friends fall for woo. Daniel reads. Oh, let me share this so that you guys can see. I'm giving a free advertisement. Melanie, if you're watching this, you owe me. There's the Daniel. In another dimension, humans are cryptids. But there are tons of shirts.
Oh, she's got the French shirt on there that we made too.
Yeah, we made those. We made that one. The paranormal investigator
These
one.
are all
We made the star sign is
The
skepticism.
Yeah. So these are Donna created shirts too.
Because knowledge is not enough.
I love the little rainbow.
There it is. There's the Kenny. That's the important one. The Kenny. I hope it's a ghost this time. So if you're interested, go there. I don't know about pins.
You can get them all in different colors too.
Let me see. Accessories.
She's got
so
mugs.
there's posters. There's the floater poster. I also have a few stickers. So since you asked about it, I have a limited, very limited. But if you asked about it, Teen Spirits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was
Tea
that?
and Spirits. Yeah.
Send me a mailing address and I'll send you out one of these stickers.
Yeah, here you can just send it to his email.
But yeah, they have phone cover bags. I have this bag. I have that bag. Tip tumbler stickers. Yeah, that's
cool.
it. But
I
no
don't think
pins.
She has pins yet.
No pins.
That would be kind of cool.
So, but there you go. That's a free plug. I gotta
yeah,
send
it's Tea and Spirits. So
Melanie
Tea and
a message.
Spirits. Yeah, she might get bombarded tonight with orders.
I'm gonna let her know that she owes me a reference fee. You owe me a reference fee. Totally plugged you.
Yeah, right. We spent 5 minutes talking
Your
about your shirts.
Merch on the show.
Anything bought the first from the 3rd to the 7th of January
Yeah.
is because of the show.
All right. She's gonna be like, "What?
What are you talking about?"
Have you ever done any research on hypnotists? Very little. I've done a little bit where I've looked into it, and it's not something that it doesn't work the way it's advertised. It's basically if someone has the will to do something, to change a position, then yes, they will do it. But when you hypnotize someone, they're not in an altered state of consciousness. They're either fully aware of what's going on, they're just paying attention, or they're asleep and they're not paying attention. When you see cases that work, especially like with smoking and stuff like that, it usually boils down to the person and they're having the will to actually quit. And it almost works as a placebo effect where they believe that they were hypnotized, even if they weren't, and they go with it. They follow it because they have that belief, like, I was hypnotized, therefore I'm going to follow this. But on the other side of things, it's the reason why you can't hypnotize and get people to do things they wouldn't normally do. So you can't hypnotize someone and have them kill someone else. You can't have them steal from someone because that's not something they would normally do unless, well, one's a thief or something like that. If they wouldn't normally steal or harm someone else, they wouldn't do it when they're hypnotized. Again, it's very cursory research. You can look on Skeptical Inquirer. I think we have several articles that deal with that. If you go to skepticalinquirer.org and type in hypnotists or hypnosis, you'll see some articles delving into the research of that. So good question though. Darren Brown has even said hypnotism isn't real, and he's just convincing people that they are in an altered state, even though they aren't. Yeah, I mean, the power of influencing people, especially when you're seen as an authority figure, can be very powerful tool. You can go up. I've seen magicians, mentalists do tricks where they convince the audience member that they're doing something or they have done something, but in reality, the mentalist is actually telling them what to do and coaching them throughout the entire thing. I was actually up on stage with Banachek. So he is one of the gentlemen that took part in Project Alpha. He is a very well-known magician and mentalist in Las Vegas now. I've talked to him several times. I've been to his shows. I was up on stage on his show, participating in one of his his tricks, and I fucked up his trick because I did exactly what he said rather than followed his lead on what he wanted me to do. So I mistakenly screwed up his trick. But he recovered, and I realized what I did. I was like, oh shit, I'm making him look stupid. I can't do that. So I went along with it. But yeah, hypnotism, don't see it as a reliable tool. It's not a reality. It is more placebo, and it has to do a lot with influence and people that are susceptible to being influenced. And that's really what it boils down to. But good question. Good question. All right. Oh, cheesy plug. Thank you. Hour 3.
I don't know. We're getting. I
We're
think
getting close.
I cut questions at the right time. I think so.
We should open it up for more.
I've been taking them. I'm watching.
Yay. Kenny. Hi, Carl. What would you like to do if you didn't work in the paranormal field? Oh, a little sad face with a little tear. I know. I'd be sad too. I don't know. This is my life. Like, this is what I do. This is what I love to do. If I wasn't in this, I would probably be still. Well, I worked in aerospace, and I have a background in automotive and diesel. So I worked as a mechanic for quite a while. I have a background in aerospace. So I worked on helicopters.
Yeah,
and,
you'd probably be working at
tilting.
the airport right now, working on airplanes.
Yeah, I'd probably be back at the airport working on aircraft. I did have top secret clearance, so I was working on military aircraft, which was fun. I mean, it was interesting, but not my passion. So
Jay Kitten's in the house.
with that, hey, Jay Kitten.
She forgot.
Oh, it's all right. I was screwed up all week.
I know.
I kept thinking that Wednesday or Tuesday was Friday, and it was screwing me up. And I'm also not used to having a day off. So that's an inquisitive face, Kenny.
He was really thinking.
My head. I need a haircut soon.
He didn't answer the question really. I guess space.
What
I
would I
guess
be
you'd
doing?
still be.
I don't. Yeah, I'd still be back there because
Yeah, I mean, you left the hospital.
I
'Cause that
didn't-
was like
I
a.
didn't find my way until now.
No.
Like, this is where I belong. If I believed in fate, which I don't, this is where I belong. This is what I'm good at, and not only is this what I'm good at, but this organization allows me to be who I am. You would carve carrots in the shape of Ouija. Just what? I'd be working in a forensic psychologist or cybersecurity. I would love to get in forensics. I mean,
Yeah.
that would if I had the time and if I had the drive. I mean, I've always been good with my hands. That's
you
why I was
have
a
the
mechanic.
drive. If
I
you.
mean, I'd have to be able to go to school and
And
get
work,
into forensics. I would probably do that because it would be something about solving crimes. I'd like to be a PI or something like that. If I wasn't doing this.
Right.
I mean, I am a PI doing this.
Yeah,
Basically.
you are.
Yeah. So, but this has all my skills work here. And they let me do what I do. So that's nice. I've never been in a place that let me do that.
And he likes what he does.
And I love what I do, and they love what I do.
And that works for
I just
everybody.
got my performance review. It was awesome. It was awesome. Twice in a row. The only 2 performance reviews in my entire life that I got, that I accepted, that I was happy with, that I was like, wow, this place appreciates what I do for them. And it was just amazing. And it was funny too. It was very funny. Like, it wasn't just like he does this, he does that. There were some jokes in there, and I was like, this is my kind of place.
Yeah.
They let me keep a Nerf gun in my office. I mean, what the hell, man?
They have Nerf fights in the place.
We have Nerf fights right out here. So awesome. Mm-hmm. TZ plug for merch. I gotta look in that store.
Yeah,
Get
you
some
do.
new shirts. Why can't psychics give a straight answer? Because then there would be psychics. They can't because they don't have a straight answer. And that's the rub. They don't have a straight answer unless they know you. So if we get into hot reading and cold reading, hot reading is when they know information before you. You sign up, you register, you reserve a spot. They look up your credit card information. They look up your personal information. Then they have someone do it for them, usually look up you. So I've said this before, but if you give me a name and a general location, like the very basic information about somebody, I can find you and then find a whole bunch of stuff about you, about your family, about your relatives, who you associate with, your neighbors, all of this information. So if I have this ahead of time, and this is something that Susan Gerbic had come up with and discovered and really promoted, is that everyone knows about instant messaging, right? I mean, you get an instant message over social media, it usually pops up in the corner. And if I look down like this, that's where the message usually pops up. And if you watch psychics that are doing online readings, they usually say, all right, let me think, I'm seeing this name. Let me do this. And they look down. They're looking in that corner where they're getting a message from somebody off camera, sending them the message saying, this person has an obituary and they're related to this person. They're getting fed information. That's the only time you're going to get a straight answer. And usually you don't get a straight answer right away. They try to hide it through like clues so that you, as the sitter, go, oh, yeah, that's my Uncle Rob. Oh my God, you know it. It's only when you don't play along when they start saying, well, wait, isn't this your father? Or something like that. That's when you know it's hot reading, because they have the information and they're putting out hints and you are stubbornly not picking up on it. And they get annoyed with you, which is something I've seen Susan do to psychics a lot, which is so much fun. It is so much fun. But usually psychics use cold reading and they're making guesses. And educated guesses sometimes, but most of the time it's guesses. And when they don't get it right, they epically fail, but usually they're not giving you a straight answer. So if they ask you something like, was your father passed? Or I'm getting a male figure, is this your father? They're asking you questions. They're not giving psychic predictions. They're not talking to the dead. They're asking you to provide information. So you're paying for them to give you a bullshit reading, really. So good question. I like that. But yeah, I mean, if you haven't, go watch my latest video where I do I get a pendulum reading.
You have a question on that?
That's awesome. Oh, I watched your video. Do you think she was really sincere? Yes, I do, because I did ask her at the end if she really believed. And I mean,
think she did. Just watching the video, she was so calm about your questions. She wasn't taking them, like she wasn't attacking you in any way. Like she wasn't, she was just like so genuine. And so I think she does believe that she hears things or something.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, I think she was sincere.
But she did say,
she does,
depending on the situation.
Yes. And that was the big thing that I brought up.
Yeah.
And I mean, the way she said it, because I asked the question, like, do you really, and I'm paraphrasing, I don't remember exactly what I said, but like, do you really believe that you're talking to spirits, or are you doing this for entertainment? And she started out by saying it 100% depends on the situation.
This is just, the situation.
And I'm like, the fuck does that mean? Like,
does that mean like sometimes some ghosts come in and talk to you, or sometimes they don't?
What?
Like,
what do you? What?
What kind of? Yeah.
No. It fucking depends on the person paying you money.
Right.
That's what it depends on. Like, you're offering a service. Now I'm getting fired up. You're offering a service and claiming that you can talk to someone's deceased loved ones. You better fucking deliver. And if you don't, then you are a crook. You're a criminal, because you're lying to these people and you're taking their money and you're pretending to talk to their loved ones and you're pretending to give them messages from their loved ones. You piece of shit. All
right.
I need a moment. God damn. It wasn't your question, Jake. It was just like, oh my God, I hate when people do that, because it's exploiting people. And it annoys the shit out of me that they do that to just people that are desperate. Because you know, like when you go up to someone, especially if you've recently lost someone and you're in mourning, like you're sad, you're going through that process, and here is someone offering, you know, the olive branch or the glimmer of hope, and they are lying to your face while taking your credit card number.
Take a drink.
Thank you. Sorry.
Here you go. Here's
It
Bob.
just annoys me. It really annoys me. And this is why I'm going to try to take down as many TikTok scam artists as possible in 2025. Good. As long, and I'm going to say this, just a disclaimer. And I know you're going to do this because I know you. I know how you work. I know I kind of know how you think. So just make sure everything. Dot your I's, cross your T's. Make sure before you make any kind of accusations. And just present the evidence as you find it. That's my advice. And I know you will. I know you will, Bob. But yeah, I mean, every time I put out an article or a video on this kind of stuff, I cover my bases. I make sure I have all the documented information that can back up what I say. And I try not to make direct accusations. Usually I say something after, like quote, with all the information I've gathered and documentation, it is my opinion that they are not real.
He agrees.
That they are scamming people. That's my opinion. So there you go. Damn, you got some emotion in this this video. This episode got me all fired up. Kenny, who did your intro song? That was that Wisdom? I think. Let me look real quick. Good morning, dream song. Wait, was it? I forget.
Oh, I don't know.
I have it. I have the shortcuts on my desktop.
So I'm like, what are you doing? There's nothing up.
Wisdom, are you still in the house? Was that yours? I think that was his. I think that was Wisdom's. The opening song, and then oh my god, who did I do? I think it says it in the beginning.
Oh, in the very beginning.
Yeah, in the very beginning of the opening, and then the
Wisdom
intermediate song was the I Am a Skeptic break song. That, oh my gosh, I feel so embarrassed. That's at the bottom of the whole video, so you can see who did that. And then Donna's theme song, I know it was Cat Mac, because she was so excited about it. And then we also have fantastic. Thank you, Jade Kitten. Fantastic Publishing did I Am a Skeptic. So yeah, and then Cat Mac also did Tim Vickers' theme song, which we've only played once.
I know. I'm sorry, Tim. Don't worry. I'll be making some vacation.
We can give you a taste of it because I made it into like a real quick thing in case somebody pisses me off. I play this. So for those that don't know, any newcomers, when we say you've been vicared, Tim Vickers is a good friend of mine. He's one of the hosts of Three Tortured Souls, and we kind of got into the inside joke that whenever we questioned something or someone on social media and we were blocked and deleted and banned, then we
just
literally
started
got
become vicared.
Yeah, it was. I think he was the first, and we kind of just like we went with it. It evolved.
Everybody loves it
over a time, and it was like, yeah, you got vicared from the show, and so yeah, that's in case somebody does piss me off. We're coming up on done. So Bob is so excited.
Know he is. Do you want to just hear the song? Because
it is 2 hours.
We only have one more question.
All right, so we'll be back in a moment.
Oh no!
Done a theme song. We'll be back in 2 minutes and 35 seconds from now.
In the skeptical helper, there's a guiding star, keeping checks in line. She's the queen of the bar, with a wink and a smile. She keeps things flowing. Divine Donna's on the scene to keep you from trolling. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. Start your questions with a capital Q, so Donna can pose them for you. Follow the Swayze rule and be nice, or she'll kick you out for life. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. Rarely says a word, unlike her hubby. Doesn't let the show run into hour 3. She may be quiet, but she reads all the chats. So say hi, or thanks, she deserves that. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. Rarely says a word, unlike her hubby. Doesn't let the show run into hour 3. She may be quiet, but she reads all the chats. So say hi, or thanks, she deserves that. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight.
In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate
You're
it.
all singing. I know you were. All of you. Every single one
Thank
of you
you,
were
Cat
singing.
Mac.
That was awesome. I love that. See, people love it. I love that. I don't know how to take it though. People want hour 3 just to hear the song.
I know. Yeah, I know.
I think they could care less
about how
me
far
asking
we go.
questions.
I know.
It's like, no, we just want to hear the song.
Yeah, because we literally only have one more question.
That's good.
But
I mean,
and I think it's an easy one.
I'm feeling good, so we can take more if you want.
Only if they give them to me.
Oh, open up the questions. You put them in there. Did you watch Heretic? Thoughts? I did not.
Oh no! See, the question was really easy.
Heretic.
There's one more.
Is that a movie or a TV show? Let me see. Hold on. Before we move on to anything else, Heretic. It's probably a bad thing to. Oh wait, no. I thought it was going to be bad. Oh wait, this is no. You sent me the link to this, so I have not watched it yet. We've been so busy with the last week or so that
Yeah,
I just
probably
haven't
this
had a
weekend,
time
maybe?
to sit down and watch it. But we do have a link to this so we can watch it, and I do want to see it. I do. I think it's interesting. I like these kind of thrillers. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I love this, Kenny. We've been over this.
I know.
I know. It's so like if I don't write it down here, is Tim Vickers here? I don't know if he is. He has seen it because we did have one show where Donna was away and Tim took over, so we did play his song, and he was like so happy. He was so happy when he got it. Like he's like, I got a theme song. He was so happy. But yeah, usually like, I mean, I have a notebook. This is my notebook for every day kind of thing when I'm doing investigations and stuff. And then I have a notebook here, for the
that
show.
he hasn't done any of his homework on.
So I need, if I don't write it down in these 2 books, then it's usually jumbled up here, and it's like either like 2 in the morning when I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I should have done that, and I didn't do it. So I put off till like, you know, when I wake up, or I get to it when it pops into my head, and I'm sitting here like doing something that I'm supposed to be doing, and then I'm like, oh wait, I was supposed to do that. Let me look at that. Let me watch that for a while. So I will get to it. Can we see the Vickard video again? I mean, I can play a song. We can play a song real quick.
I don't care.
Because I think it's not that long, so you can get an idea. Let me see. Where is it? You've been Vickard. 11. There it is.
The Vickard
that's
clip.
Tim Vickar's final video. It's 2 minutes long. So you want to see his? You want to just see his whole song, or hear his whole song?
Yeah, just play it.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Tim Vickers is his name. Moderating is the game. Pinch hitting while Don is away. He's a tortured soul with a single goal to keep the jack trolls at bay. Let's the show go into hour 304. But if you really will show you the door. You've been Vickard. You've been Vickard so long. You've been Vickard. You've been Vickard. Tim loves physics, history, animals, and a good mystery. Misconceptions he loves to slay. He's an easygoing chap, comfortable in a tiara or a cat. Cat skeptical talks all day. Let the show go into hour 304. But if you really will show you the door. You've been Vickard. You've been Vickard so long. You've been Vickard. You've been Vickard. Let the show go into hour 304. But if you really will show you the door. You've been Vickard. You've been Vickard so long. You've been Vickard. You've been Vickard.
That's so. I love. You know, I gotta say, like, social media, for all its problems, like, it's so nice because you get to look back. Like, I look at all those pictures, between that video, between the video I made for Donna's song,
Yeah.
and the intermission kind of commercial that I did, you know, and it just shows me all the amazing stuff that we've done over the years, and it's so cool to look back and to think about what we still have in the future, like what's to come. Yeah, I mean, that was a good song. That was a really good song, and I love this kind of stuff. And like I actually was looking at the 3 songs that I usually play for the song for my show. I haven't done Donna's yet, but I think I might put this on the list, and I want to do like a music video for each one, like not just a slideshow kind of thing, but like actually get footage of me up on stage, like rocking out to sing the words.
Geez.
Once I learn all the words, but then interlace, I think, interlace like videos of us doing something, not just slideshow pictures, but like our videos going out and doing stuff and all that stuff. So that might come. We'll see. I can see me rocking out a couple times.
Yeah.
So that would be a lot of fun. All right. Are we good? Any New Year's resolution? No, I don't do that shit. It used to be the standard stuff like, oh, I'm going to eat better. I'm going to work out more.
Yeah, maybe if
Nah.
we don't have them this year, we don't have to worry about blowing them.
You know, if you don't make goals, resolutions that you know you're not going to, attain, then you're not disappointed. So when I get around to working out, I will.
I'll do it.
But I have a lot of projects that I like doing. Like sometimes I just get up on the weekend and like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to get this done and get it done. And sometimes the projects, like my skeptical help our Ouija board, like that'll get done as soon as I get the
and then he's gonna have to make planchettes for everybody.
Yeah, so
he'll be
that'll
busy.
be that. Yeah, I got that stuff. And what did I do last weekend? Or
You
the
went
day
to
off
that.
thing,
You
Wednesday.
went to the.
I went to the
Amazon
bargain
place.
Stuff. Yeah, Amazon return place. But then I also did some projects.
Yeah,
I was working on
your
my Pip-Boy, my Fallout Pip-Boy. I have a whole Pip-Boy 3D printed thing that I got from the Grafton Monster Festival last year, because there's a 3D printing place right there. And then that took a tumble a while back, and I broke a couple pieces, but they're sending me out new pieces. I ordered new ones, so they just sent them out. So I'll get them. I painted it. So I have to do some details on it. Oh, I like the cassette that goes into it. I painted that. That really looks cool. That really looks like the game. So it really looks cool. So you worked on your Pip. Yeah, I did.
Daniel knows
I can send you the lyrics to the ones I wrote to help get the I do need the lyrics for the songs. The one, because I think like the Dream Crusher one, the lyrics come up on YouTube, it transcribes it, but I'm not sure if they're all exactly accurate. But I'm gonna try and do that. And I mean, if there's some words I'm not sure, then I'll just, the microphone will be right up in my face so you can't see it. 3D Cauldron is a great, yes, that's it. The place. It's awesome. They were so nice. They're really awesome.
They're going to send him the pieces that he needs.
Yeah, I reached out and said, these are the pieces I need. Is there any way I can get them? Yeah, absolutely. Here, what's your address? Where do we send them? Here's the invoice. It was only because I broke 2 pieces, and it was only like $12 total, like for the pieces and shipping. So that's great. And then it'll be all together, and like I'll have my little Pip-Boy, and I'll be able to play Fallout and be like,
oh, I'm cool. I'm so cool.
Look at me.
It doesn't work, but
that's right.
I look cool.
It does. Yeah, I do. I do. Stop mocking me. Is there a new Conjuring movie coming out this year? Yes, I heard that there was one. Next Conjuring movie. What is that? Last Rites? Scheduled for release in September.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if there's any...
Shocker there, right before Halloween.
Filming began in London. I don't see anything like recent that tells me what it's going to be about. Oh, wait, teaser. No, I don't know. I mean, I was really not impressed with the last one. I mean, as standalone horror movies, the first one was okay. The second one was okay. The third one, I thought sucked. So I wasn't impressed by the third one. I thought it deviated too far from the bullshit that they already wrote. So I really didn't like rep the Conjuring house. Honestly,
just let it go.
I'm okay with it. I was able to visit. I was there. I toured it. I took pictures. I went there. Absolutely nothing to speak of that would be weird or paranormal or supernatural. And I think the way that the owner was running it, I think she was a danger to pretty much anyone that walked in the door. So I'm glad that they shut it down. Do I hope it opens again? I honestly don't care. I don't think it's a haunted location. I don't think there's anything special about it except for the bullshit story that Adrienne Perrin just promoted through her very horrible books. Other than that, there's really nothing to it. So it doesn't bother me. Yeah, Tim, it's the Warrens. I mean, that should tell you everything you need to know about it. All right. Are we good?
Yeah,
We're done with questions?
Yep.
Okay. So real quick, I'm going to do some announcements. At the end of the month, January 31st and February 1st, I will be in Virginia at the Hanover Tavern Paracon, along with Dave Schumacher and Tim Vickers. Hopefully Tim Vickers. I know he had some scheduling issues, so hopefully it's still good. But the three of us are scheduled to do a talk, a presentation, and I don't know what we're talking about.
Wow.
I forget what we're supposed to talk about.
Did you guys talk about it yet?
We did. We came up with a title. We have a title, which I think Dave is the one that actually came up with it. So let me see. I told him that I booked my room. The title of our talk is A Three-Pronged Approach from Testing Claims and Solving Mysteries to Investigations and Research. So there you go. It's a pretty long-winded title, but that's us. So
John says he'll be there.
Awesome, John. I can't wait to see it. So yeah, basically the idea we're gonna talk about testing claims, solving mysteries, and investigation and research from our points of view. So the three of us, our three perspectives. So it should be interesting. It probably will go against most of what the other presenters are going to be having because we're not like ghost hunters. But it should be interesting. We'll see what the reaction is. So we have that coming up. And let me see. That's it. Nothing in February, nothing in March, nothing in April. In May, 17th and 18th, we'll be at Penhurst Asylum at the Penhurst Paracon. We'll be set up there. I'm looking forward to that. June 13th and 14th will be the Grafton Monster Festival in Grafton, West Virginia. So I'll be down there with Daniel Reed, hanging out with him. And Kit Ford, who's in the chat.
Oh yeah, I'll probably be there too.
Yeah, Donna's gonna come along. This is gonna be awesome. Nothing for July, nothing for August, nothing September. In October, I will be in Indiana, Pennsylvania, because the Indiana, Pennsylvania Historical Society is they're having me down to talk about paranormal equipment, like ghost hunting equipment, and going through all the ghost hunting gadgets. And that's what I'll also be talking about at the Grafton Monster Festival. So there's that. And the week after, it's the West Virginia Skeptic Camp, October 18th. So I'll might as well just stay down in West Virginia for a week because it's one weekend. It's Indiana, Pennsylvania. I'll be in the week before, and then the weekend after, I'll be in West Virginia for Daniel Reed's Skeptic Camp.
Well, you'd probably be closer. So
yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Depending on where it goes.
And then that's it.
Don't forget 3 Tortured Souls on Wednesday.
3 Tortured Souls on Wednesday. Yes.
Thanks, Bob.
We have no idea what we're going to talk about, but it should be interesting because we usually have fun. You get my perspective and then 2 other perspectives. So it's 3 of us that come together. It's really fun. I think it's a great dynamic because we have different ideas and approaches and beliefs. So you bring us all together, and for the most part, we agree, but sometimes we disagree, and then we talk about it. We don't fight and call each other names. We actually talk about it, and we work through our differences. So it's really fun. Nothing in the Pacific Northwest right now. I don't. It may change if there's a conference or something that you know of that could maybe use, or they're looking for a token skeptic to come out. Let them know, because I'm happy to, if they will cover travel and lodging, I'm happy to come out to almost anywhere. So I think it would be fun. And I'm always up for it. I'm always up to be included and take part in different events like that.
What time is the 3 Tortured Souls?
It's usually 8 p.m. on
Wednesdays,
Wednesday.
the first.
Yeah. So next Wednesday, it's usually the first Wednesday of the month, but because it was New Year's, we pushed it back a week. So it will be January 8th at 8 p.m. So there you go. And with that, I think that's it. Again, tomorrow, if you're in the Buffalo area and you like Legos, come on by the center.
At
It's
1
Lego
o'clock?
Day, 1 p.m. Yeah, 1 p.m. Is Lego. We're gonna build Legos. I'm gonna build this thing right here. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And then if you stick around, I'll give you a tour because this building is basically mine.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's my building. I adopted it.
Whatever.
I took ownership of it.
You adopted
It
it.
says so on Google. It's mine. I took ownership of the Google site. Can you put your live schedules in your Discord? Oh, I do have a Discord, but I only use it for the Midjourney. I don't actually do anything on Discord. So I don't like interact with anyone. I don't do anything else. I just use it for the Midjourney AI generator for images and stuff like that. So yeah, I do have a Discord. I just, like I said, I don't use it. I don't promote it because I don't need another platform to go on to and try to pay attention to because it'll be too much. I don't pay attention to everything right now. So another one will be screwing me up. I'm changing the locks on the library doors. No, you will not, Tim. Damn it. All right. Everyone, thank you for hanging out with us on a Friday night. It's always great to see you guys.
He said put it out there for us
You guys
idiots.
are so much fun. Idiots. All right. I'll try to put it out there. I didn't think anyone actually knew I was on there or followed me. So
John Michael said, yeah, you have a Discord. You have a Discord.
I know. I do. I just don't use it. Again, except for generate like a lot of the Tim Vickers video, when it says you've been Vickered, a lot of those images I used Midjourney to create, so I didn't have to worry about copyright or anything. And I wanted it just the way I wanted it, so I used it for that. But all right, so have a great weekend, everyone. Be safe and remember, never stop learning.
See you guys.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey diddle diddle, here's a little riddle. Who's the best at bunker is a Kenny Biddle? Oh, he's good, not just a little. Not at the bottom or even the middle. Strike a chord like a fiddle. Tasting the rainbow like a skittle. That's fragile and brittle. You can watch him take a problem and start to riddle the problem away. He does not play. He takes his job so seriously. He loves a challenge and won't turn you away. It's such a skeptic, he keeps stones. Believers and exposing the fake. It wouldn't take him long to find a needle in hay. Use a magnet, damn it. Now take a drink of Kenny's specialty. Someone may say that's not for me. To each their own, won't really will be. Man, Kenny's such a skeptic, drinking skeptical tea. Like and subscribe, everybody turn notifications on. And go watch his show and forget about this song. Mr. Wizard or Bill Nye the Science Guy. Can you remember? You like Kenny better, so head to the Skeptical Help Bar and meet the bartender. Pick up a drink and relax, cause nobody does this better. Not even close, not even a little. He's the one and only Kenny Biddle.